Hey, brain enthusiasts! I bet you think you know everything about stroke, but trust me, you're in for a shock. Today we're going to explore 5 facts that'll make your neurons fire like crazy. But wait, there's more. We're not just here to blow your mind, we're also going to reveal the #1 way to keep your brain safe from this sneaky attacker. Okay, so get this. Stroke isn't just an old person's problem. Yeah, you heard that right. Even babies and young adults can have strokes. In fact, about 10% of all strokes occur in people under 50. Crazy, right? But here's the wild part. Because young people don't expect to have a stroke, they often ignore the symptoms or brush them off as something else. Big mistake. Time is crucial when it comes to stroke, so recognizing the signs is super important no matter how old you are. Now you might be thinking, but I definitely know if I had a stroke, right? Well, not necessarily. Let me introduce you to the sneaky world of silent strokes. These little troublemakers are like ninjas in your brain. They strike without you even realizing it. Silent strokes don't cause obvious symptoms, but they still damage your brain tissue. The scary part? They're way more common than you'd think. About 10 times more common than symptomatic strokes. And here's the real mind bender. Having silent strokes increases your risk of both future silent and symptomatic strokes. It's like a stroke snowball effect in your brain. Let's talk symptoms, people. You've probably heard of fast face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call 911. And yeah, that's super important. But stroke can be sneakier than that. Some people experience weird symptoms that you'd never guess were stroke-related, like sudden hiccups or nausea could be a stroke. Sudden severe headache? Yep, potential stroke. Sudden confusion or trouble understanding? You guessed it, possible stroke. And get this, some stroke symptoms can even be mistaken for being drunk. Slurred speech, trouble walking, confusion. Sounds like a wild night out, but it could be a medical emergency. Women and Stroke, a unique battle title. Did you know that stroke affects women differently than men? Women often experience unique stroke symptoms that can be easily overlooked. We're talking sudden nausea, sudden hiccups, sudden chest pain, or even sudden face and limb pain. And it gets wilder. Pregnancy and certain birth control pills can increase stroke risk. Plus, those hot flashes and night sweats during menopause, they could be linked to a higher stroke risk too. But don't freak out, ladies, knowledge is power. Being aware of these unique risk factors and symptoms can help you spot a stroke faster and get help sooner. Hope, recovery, and prevention title. Now I know we've thrown a lot of scary facts at you, but here's some good news. Stroke recovery is possible. Thanks to neuroplasticity, that's your brain's ability to rewire itself. Many stroke survivors make significant recoveries. But you know what's even better than recovery? Prevention. And that brings us to the #1 way to prevent stroke: controlling your blood pressure. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, limiting alcohol, quitting smoking, and managing stress can all help keep your blood pressure in check. And if you need medication, take it as prescribed. Your brain, your power title. Let's recap. Stroke can happen at any age, silent strokes are a thing, symptoms can be super sneaky, women face unique risks, and recovery is possible, but prevention is key. And remember, the #1 way to keep stroke at bay? Keep that blood pressure under control. Your brain is pretty darn amazing, and it deserves the best care possible. Stay curious, stay healthy, and keep that beautiful brain of yours safe.